introducing the sound designer of the movie PAKA, and Aravind is based over here itself. So that's again a matter of privilege and proud for all of us. And can you say a little bit of this movie, the making process?
Firstly, I'm just so thankful and humble to work on this movie. I am Malayali, but I've never had the opportunity to work on a Malayalam movie. And it's something I've wanted to do for such a long time. And Nitin is a sound designer, and I used to work with him as a sound editor. And we've been working together since 2017, 2018 on multiple projects, including Malaysia, that Raj produced and directed. He said he was going to direct a movie. I said, man, if you're going to direct one, I'd like to do sound design. And he actually went and did it. And I never thought he would, but he actually went and made this movie. And he offered it to me as sound designer. And it was an incredible opportunity because it came to me in 2020 when the whole world shut down and locked down and I had no work and everything shut down. That summer he came to me and said, here's my movie. We don't have a deadline. We don't know what's going to happen with this, but you just have time to make this. And so I never get 2 or 3 months to work on a movie. And so I just had one whole summer of no work and nothing just to do PAKA, and it was just an incredible opportunity.
The sound design is wonderful, in fact.
Thank you very much.
In fact, I noticed that a couple of points where you transformed one sound to another one, especially when there is the church festival is going on, and that is one thing. And the second thing is when you make the scene with the blacksmith, that the hitting sound has immediately turned to another proclamation of a war or something like that. It's actually very wonderful change. That transition is so good. It is so commendable, actually.
Thank you very much. Yeah. A lot of it, and this is Nitin's talent. You can't tell where the sound design ends and where music begins.
Right.
So a lot of these things are much of it is mine, much of it is the music guy who has done a brilliant job. Right. As for like the sounds of the church and sounds of the soundscapes, like I said, I grew up in Bombay, but I spent my entire childhood going to Kerala twice a year. And so for me, this is the soundscape of Kerala that I grew up with. This is the sound of my childhood. And the opportunity to translate that onto the big screen like this and watch it like this is it's so great even for me to watch this. And it was just Nitin gave me so much freedom because him being a sound designer, he understands how sound can be used. And so just the freedom to do this, to throw ourselves into the soundscape of Kerala and to bring it alive in this form. I'm glad I got this opportunity, and it was just, it's luck.
Really, everything was visible, in fact, because the background sound also, everything is calculated and totally planned and well directed it is. So I think that's one of the rare things we see in movies, actually. That way it's very interesting. Even the radio commentary, which is in particular 2 points where the Johnny comes as well as Kochip appears, and that Undertaker's that commentary going at the backside is really well designed and directed, actually. That's one thing. And the different mixing of the sound, very commendable, actually. You've done a wonderful job.
I think the idea with that, and like Nitin said also in his Q&A, is that the movie is set in the small village in Kerala, right, in Wayanad, but the movie is much beyond that. The story is a lot more universal. The story is, you can take this in multiple languages and different settings. You can have it here in Toronto and the story still stands. Yeah. So what we were trying to do is tap into these parallels, almost.
Yes.
And of course, it's a playful way of putting the Undertaker. Like Nitin said, my childhood also, like watching a lot of WWE and like watching the news, and you consume it in almost unconscious ways. Yeah. And so the hope is that it taps into something like that with the audience, where it brings a laugh, but you understand the parallel as well of the Undertaker's back. Everyone knows what that means in WWE. So that's the hope.
Extraordinary experience. I mean, the sound, it has to be heard in the theatre. I mean, or else I would say it's an injustice to the effort that goes into it. I mean, if you watch in a TV or a laptop,
so that's why if this is not going to theatres, people won't get that real feel. Yeah.
But at least we were able to witness it in the theatre.
No, I mean, like people have to watch this in theatre. Otherwise, you won't get that real. There's no replacement.
Yeah, there is no replacement for theatre. The detailing that goes in, so much is lost in TV and other places.
So what will be happening because we can expect a theater release in the near future, you know.
Hopefully we get that. But at least as part of the film, to witness it and watch it on the big screen, it's been an excellent experience.
It's the first time I'm seeing it.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet.
It feels so nice.
So we have the producer here, we have the sound designer, and we have one from the
Core
crew.
actor.
Manu used to be introduced more actually later in a later stage.
Yeah, he can now do full-time acting.
ഞാൻ ഇതിലേക്ക് വന്നതെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നിതിൻ ചേട്ടൻ്റെ ഒരു സുഹൃത്തായിരുന്നു. ഞാൻ നിതിൻ ചേട്ടൻ സൗണ്ടിന്റെ ഭാഗമായിട്ട് ബാംഗ്ലൂർ വരുമ്പോഴൊക്കെ ഞങ്ങൾ മീറ്റ് ചെയ്യാറുണ്ടായിരുന്നു. അപ്പം അങ്ങനെ പുള്ളി നമ്മുടെ പുള്ളിക്കുടെ ഒരു ആഗ്രഹമായിരുന്നു സ്വന്തം നാട്ടിൽ ആദ്യ സിനിമ സ്വന്തം നാട്ടിൽ ചെയ്യണമെന്ന്. അപ്പോൾ ഓട്ടോമാറ്റിക്കലി അതിൻ്റെ ഒരു ഭാഗമാകാൻ പറ്റി. വളരെ സന്തോഷമുണ്ട്. ഇതിൻ്റെ ഒരു പ്രീ പ്രൊഡക്ഷൻ ടു പോസ്റ്റ് പ്രൊഡക്ഷൻ വരെ ഇതിൻ്റെ ഒരു ഭാഗമായി ആസ് എ സിനിമ ലവർ എന്ന നിലയിൽ ഇതിൻ്റെ ഒരു ഭാഗമാകാൻ സാധിച്ചതിൽ വളരെയധികം സന്തോഷമുണ്ട്. ആൻഡ് താങ്ക്സ് എ ലോട്ട് നിതിൻ, താങ്ക്സ് എ ലോട്ട് രാജ്. And
it's our pleasure also getting all the three from the crew.
And always I miss him, Nitin. Actually, he want to be here. Yeah, I miss him. And even all characters, the main Johnny, all even the Joey character, amazing. Joey is extraordinary.
Joey is very
Yeah.
good.
And even Basil, he's acted.
What's his name? Joy's name?
Nitin
Oh,
Joy.
he's Nitin Joy.
Nitin Joy.
Okay.
Kochappu and Nitin.
Kochappu is also very good actually because that comparison when we make Kochappu and Johnny, how they appear, even Johnny is how they appear at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
He also comes just like how Kochappu appeared in the movie.
Exactly.
He almost looks like that even in that his hairstyle and everything. So very, very good actually.
ശരിക്കും സിംഗ് സൗണ്ടിന്റെ ഒരു വലിയ റിസൾട്ട്
ആയിരുന്നു അല്ല.
ഈ പടം 100% സിംഗ് സൗണ്ട്.
That's why the naturality of the dialogue.
Even the dialogue, what we hear from the backside actually, the crowd, from the crowd. If it is not a sing sound.
His sound was super perfect. Grandma's
Oh,
sound.
yeah.
So that's why I asked whether somebody else dubbed for it.
That's the actual sound actually. When she is talking, some vibration will come in the sound.
Oh.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Is the same vibration?
Yeah. When
In
she's
the
talking,
movie also?
same sound. There is no
faltering voice, no?
Yeah, nothing.
It's the same.
Yeah. That's why it comes so natural. It looks natural because of the sound.
Anyway, big congratulations to the whole team, and as well as please convey our regards to Basil. He did an amazing job.